guys, take a look at this.
Oh,
No way. That's fake. That's fake.
Digital forensics just applies to any way where we can extract or embed information into a digital format. When you can manipulate photos and change reality, image forensics becomes a very important way to confirm that something in fact happened, that what we are seeing is in fact a true representation of the events. Well, image forensics applied to media is a very important application. In media, especially tabloid magazines, they want to create something that happened, and what they will often do is splice two images together and tell the whole world this is what's actually happening. One of the things that people tell you makes a university good is research. So when I came to university, I wanted to find out what research was. What is this thing called research, and how can I be a part of that? The Undergraduate Research Opportunity Program, or UROP, is a signature program at HKUST, and it allows undergraduates to become involved in research very early. And this is unusual in most research universities because undergrads are supposed to take classes, not do research. My general research interest is in the area of information systems. When I took part in the UROP, I looked into a project on lightweight encryption. And what that really allowed me to do was become involved in research, to see what research was, to see what do graduate students really do. And I think that really stimulated my interest in the field. What we did in our final year project was look at a new way of characterizing something called demosaicing. And the way we do this is using something called a demosaicing interchannel spectral trace, or DIST. So in order to show that our system works, we wrote a program, a forensic system, to be able to detect if a certain region in an image is consistent with the rest. Now, if we do an analysis on President Barack Obama here, walking down the bridge link of HKUST, you see that along his shirt over here, the trace is inconsistent. And so we can say that this region is tampered. I don't think I'm a super talented person. I'm not a genius. I wish I was. One of the things that characterizes a researcher is that a researcher can ask good questions. And I think at least half your time needs to be spent on finding the right question to ask. Because if your question is too general, then no one will really be able to find the answer. And if your question is too specific, then no one will care about your answer. Yes, I put a lot of time into pursuing my research. Whether or not this was worth it is, I think, a question that everyone needs to ask himself or herself. What really defines good research is whether or not something is new, whether or not something will have a contribution to society, whether it will change the way people do things. And I think that if this opportunity to make a difference is something that you feel is very important, then the effort you put in will be worth it.